Representative Frazier, just a real quick question. So yeah, as you're bringing this to the Elections Committee, obviously, so this is bypassing an election. And my question to you is, in other areas, other states, how many other states do you know of that are doing this?
Representative Frazier.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm not aware of how many other states are doing this, but I will say I think it's inaccurate to state that it's bypassing elections. It's requiring that there's a hearing specifically for the board to be able to reinstate this. And as you heard the school board director state that this is a situation where it would be an election issue, right? You would have members of the public, voters, potential voters saying, how do you stand on this issue? And if you don't stand in a way that is commensurate with my values, I'm not going to reelect you or vote you in as a school board member. So in that sense, I think it's like any other issue. It allows for voters to actually have direct impact on it. If they have concerns about that issue, they get to address it directly with the individual running for school board. So it doesn't bypass election. It requires a hearing so that voters and communities can be engaged. And I heard what Representative Quam said. I think engaged communities are a very important part of the successful outcomes for our students and for our school districts.
Representative Altendorf.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for that. I guess, where I'm at right now, and I would hope everybody's at, but from the majority party, we hear a lot of language like democracy, transparency, we want accountability. And something like this, to me, is bypassing some of those words and language that we like to use. So even though I hear you saying that we still could vote out a school board member, and that's absolutely true, what this does is, I believe it's disenfranchising the voter, and what it's doing is making it easier for the school districts. It's bypassing the public in some ways. And so for me, I don't think that we should take something out. You're not saying that this is popular in other states. This is just a checks and balances, right? I mean, this is just one more tool that we have in the toolbox of checks and balances. And as government, I really feel like we should not always be going for the easy path. Democracy isn't always easy, and maybe that's the path that we need to take. But I do think there's unintended consequences. And again, could it be very unusual? Yeah. But could it be like 1 out of 100 school districts, different problems? And for me, the ease to just simply push this through, it does not trump that we should be doing the process the way that we normally do it.